Shalom, family. What's up? What's up? Can you hear me? Give me a 7. Probably got like 30 minutes. Maybe less. Grand Rising. Cosmic Rising. Miriam, Deborah, Karen, Colleen, Staten. Yeah, Shalom. 7. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2 more minutes. Then we'll talk about what we came here to talk about. Give a few more people a chance to come in here. Good, good. Whoa, whoa, so close. So close to me. Wow. So close, buddy. Why so close? Guys, Shalom, family. 1 more minute, Sister Gina Paul. How you doing? What? Still looks like it's on a mission to fix your air conditioning unit. I hear you, man. I hear you. Remove. Done. You out of here. You see. Hide this user from channel. Bam. Done. Alright, battle axe. I hear that. I hear that, family. Okay, here's the thing. All praises, all glory to the Supreme Mother, Father above greatness, who illuminate the hearts of her people. Okay? Who illuminate the heart of his people. The divine feminine essence is reigning supreme. So going forward, just like my brother, what's his name? Adil Bey. He got the message. We're gonna acknowledge the mother, as I've been doing, but first, always. Here's the thing, family. The only active portals on the earth, listen carefully. I'm not saying the only portals. The only active portals are here in America. The only active portals are here in this continent. Why? Because the dove has mounted the turtle. What does that mean? This is Turtle Island. The dove has returned to Turtle Island. The dove, the island, this country, this continent has fused itself. Rather, the dove, the feminine, divine feminine essence, the Holy Spirit, the power of Yah that has hit the earth plane has fused itself upon Turtle Island, which is this continent. This continent is the only active place of portals anywhere on earth. Every place have portals, have stargates, has geomagnetic grids. Only the one on this continent are able to do anything about anything. Why? These and the ones that are here are being veiled and they are controlled by the order of Mel-Qi-Zadok, Mel-Qi-Zadok. It is a government of entities that have not given orders to anyone, especially the Vatican, who is a dead place. The Vatican is an ancient geophysical, magnetic, ancient sacred site built by the ancient elders. The Vatican was an active site when the dove was in the east. When the dove, the spirit, the power of the Most High was on the other side of the Atlantic. Since the awakening of the people of Yah, the dove has shifted her attention and she's now above, mounted the turtle. So under her wings and all around her body is a map of this continent where there are active sites. Only this place here Altia America stands for the Antilles, the islands. Only over the Caribbean and certain places in the United States where the people of Yah are found, only this continent can have active, working, functioning portals. Why is the Pope doing what he wants to do? Because think of it this way: you have a car and the battery is dead. In order to get power in that battery, you have to bring an outside power source. So when you have a dead battery, you have jumping cables. That jumping cable by itself is useless. That jumping cable comes with a power source, most likely another car or a portable charger. So the dead battery, the Vatican is a dead battery, is trying to connect its dead battery with a live power source. And this is how the portals this is how they work to a certain extent. One portal in one part of the world can be activated by another portal in another part of the world, as long as that other portal is working together with this portal on the other side of the world to make sure that other side of the world receive the energy, the frequency via the magnetic grids that has already been established for it to receive. So Vatican in their mind, they can activate a portal where they're at by some other people working to activate another portal in a place that's not a dead zone. Because where the Pope is a dead zone. It is not an active spot. The Keys of Enoch talk about all the active spots where the order of Melchizedek controlling these areas, and you can only get access when those higher forces of the Chilocosm give access. But the Church of Satan, the Mahonite priests, they don't have access, and they will never be given access. They have lost their authority. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to get a cheap connection with a live site. So now what you're going to have to pay attention to, where in this country, where in this continent is the same thing being happening? Would the same thing be happening? Where in this continent would it be happening? I don't know. But somewhere in this continent, there will be some type of ceremony to activate a portal to help bring a type of power source to the Pope. But it's not going to happen. Let me show you why. Did you get that? That was a mouthful. Give me a 7. Did you get all of that stuff? That was a mouthful. Because, thank you. Because they are not on the list of nations, of people that will be shown favor by the powers. Spiritual life passing through. How you doing, sis? Nice seeing you. They are not on the list of the nations that are friends of the people of Yah. These people are cut off, right? Because they are sons and daughters of Satan. Let me read you something. Listen to this. These energy centers, we in Keys of Enoch, page 309. Let's jump to number 27. These energy centers have remained sensitized to the patterns of direct intervention controlled by the order of Melchizedek. So these active energy centers, they are sensitized to direct intervention by the order of Melchizedek, meaning that the order of Melchizedek, whoever they are, whoever these powers are, they communicate actively with these centers and whoever is there. Okay? But listen to this. Even though the forces of darkness have sought to destroy the scriptures of light and to control the incarnations of the laws of light so that they can gain control of the high and low places of the energy harmonics of the earth, who have sought to destroy the scriptures of light? Vatican. the universities, different organizations have sought to destroy the scriptures of light, so we wouldn't find this type of knowledge, this type of gnosis, understanding, to know exactly if they have authority or not. They don't have authority. That's why they have tried their best to destroy the scriptures of light, so that we don't find this hidden gnosis that has been written from eons ago. Thus, the forces of Melchizedek are in control. Thus, number 29, page 309, Keys of Enoch. Thus, the forces of Melchizedek are in control of the initiation points in the Tarim Basin, which are the timepieces of the Great Pyramid, aligned with the energy grid beneath Medigo. Masters of light, previously have incarnated in India, Mesoamerica, South America, Hamza, and different other places. However, the present codes of superspecies programs have been placed in Tibet and Israel. Listen to this. These laws of light usually come as a triunitized format of threes. Let's skip this one. Let's keep going further. To define the sacred grid area, we start out with the land of the return of the dove. To define the sacred grid area, we start out with the land of the return of the dove, the area of Altia America. So let me give you a quick understanding what this land is, so you know what's going on. The Pope can't do anything about anything. He's done. To begin, they said we're going to start with this land of the return of the dove. This is the land the dove has returned to. Amaruka, the land of her children. Altia, Atlantis region, ancient region of programming by the Brotherhood of Light. This ancient region of programming, Atlantis region of Altia America, is to be identified with the Caribbean, Yucatan, Southeast Mexico area. This is the major region of administration by the Sons of Light, the B'nai Elohim, between the 18,000 and 12,000 BCE. The majority of her children, the majority of her Atlantean descendants who survive on the planet, they are known as the Nephites. These Nephites move into the regions of Central and North America, with extensions into South America and Egypt. In Egypt, this book just told you, Egypt is here in this country, in this nation, in this continent. Okay? Again, you should know this already. Okay, let's go. Altia America will be the new region of the gathering of spiritual humankind. Okay, the reprogramming area for spiritual liberation on the planet and the establishment of the spiritual administration of the Ancient of Days. Not Vatican, nowhere else. Altia America, the land of the Nephites, Zarahemla, all over the United States, where all the skin folks are found, and all over the Caribbean only. We have the only active portals, and wherever these portals are, they have massive entities, massive spirits that are in control of them, giving access to whom they please, but none from Vatican. I can guarantee you that. Okay? And then they're using the wrong colors. They are using the wrong colors, because color play a big role. Let me tell you something. I have been saying to you guys, we are going to return to the ways of the ancients. As it was in the beginning, the very, very beginning, so shall it be in the end right now. What was the original color of royalty? The original color of royalty is not purple. The original color of royalty is yellow. That was the color in Lemuria. This is the reason why Lemuria is called the empire of the sun, because yellow represents the sun. Atlantis was a colony of the empire of the sun. So all of you who are here right now, it is stated in the sacred scripts, golden scripts, it is stated in the keys of Enoch and other sacred scrolls that you are of the first generation. Yellow is the original color of royalty. That's why in the books of remembrance, Eve, who we know as Naba, in the Kabbalah she's known as Kava, she was given a yellow rose by Matzah the Lamb, because yellow, which represents the empire of the sun, which is Lemuria, is the original color of royalty. Start wearing your yellow. Activate the frequency of yellow. Why is yellow so amazing? On the Kathara tree of life, you know, that's a 3-pillar system. The left pillar, the middle pillar, the right pillar. This system was given to Abraham by the lords of light, the masters of light that came before him, Shem and such. The middle pillar, that pillar belongs to Jacob. It is a compilation of both the left and the right. The color for the middle pillar always been yellow. Yellow is the color of the middle pillar, signifying royalty, because from Lemuria, you were already royalty. Yellow, the original color of royalty, the color that signifies Jacob, which is also the color of your solar plexus, where in Chinese medicine is where all your essence, your kidney essence, your acquired essence, your pre-heaven essence, that's where all the power in your body resides. In the area in here, down here below the navel, below the umbilical cord, below that area, there is a place called your dantian. When you're studying Chinese medicine, Japanese medicine, down here is a place called dantian. This is where you access all your power in your body, and the organ that control all this power. It's not more powerful than the heart. It's not more powerful than the brain. But every organ has a job. The organ in your body that has access to all this pre-heaven essence and acquired essence is your kidney. Your kidney is a place of all the power in your body. You won't learn this in your regular schools. Your kidney has a sense organ. Your sense organs are your eyes, your ears, your nose. Well, your kidney flowers the ears. What does that mean? That means your ears has a direct ley line connection with your kidney. This is the reason why the Most High always says, hearken, hearken, hearken. Those that have an ear to hear, let them hear. Why? Because when you are hearing and you hearken, you're not only listening, you are also drawing a picture from whatever it is that you hear. The moment you hear it, you can see a picture of it, and it goes deep down into your spirit. It goes deep down into your spirit, and you can go down to your source chi. You have acupuncture points on your body that are called source points. These source points are connected to your essence. These source points, these are called your, let's give it another name. Let's call it your Da'at points. Let's call it your Hades, your Pluto points. These are your shadow points. These are the points in your body that you have to go into and access the energy to help you heal from past wounds, past trauma, to help bring a new perspective in your mind. These are your connection to your ancestral line, to your essence, to your divine self, your source points in your body. As the Great Pyramid, you are the Great Pyramid. Shout out to my brother, man. You are the Great Pyramid. You are the portal. You are the Stargate. You are the sacred site. You are Atlanteans. You are Lemurians. You are in the land of the dove. The Pope cannot access your body anymore. The Pope cannot do any ceremony to activate your portal, which is your body, which is your physical body. In your physical body, you have the throne of God, which is the throne of mercy, which is called your Urim crystal. You also have the seat of love, which is your higher heart, your thymus. There isn't any frequency that the Pope can activate or anyone can throw out there right now to make you do certain things or anything. They can't, because your body is controlled by the higher order of the Melchizedek priesthood, the Melchizedek entities, the Melech-Zadok entities. You remember, we are in the time of the space-time overlap. All these clowns are doing whatever they want to do to the people who don't know anything. To the greater population who don't know anything from anything, these people can do and say whatever they want. But we already know what time it is. We already know Vatican is a dead zone. Right now, the only thing Vatican has are records that they need to give up already. But we are approaching a time where we don't even need these records anymore. Because remember what Paul says. Paul says, I greet you with the sacred kiss. I greet you with the sacred kiss. He says, no. He says, I put you under solemn obligation to greet the brethren with the sacred kiss upon the portal on their foreheads. You see, Paul was giving an order to Timothy. He sent Timothy away with the gospel. He says, when you get to them, you have to kiss them on their foreheads. When you do that, it's going to activate the portal on their forehead. Wow, what is the portal? The God particle. He says, why are you going to activate that portal? He says, to activate the portal for tele-thought communication. You and I can organize our consciousness to communicate via the sacred grids. We don't need books to communicate anymore. We don't ever need to open another book to access the divine. Now, with the knowledge that I have been bringing to you in regards to your body, in the acupuncture lines, in the axiotonal lines, in the spirits of your organs, you have become the Merkaba. You have become the pyramid. You have become the sacred sites. You have become the crystals. You have to know this to be true. If you do not know it to be true, then they can play you all they want. But I'm here to declare for you today, you are it. And if they can access you, they don't have authority to access you. They cannot open any portals. They can get someone else. They have their goons out there to try to help them. Just like that goon, BC, who fell flat on his face for reading things he don't understand. He talking about everywhere he go. And a Gentile challenged them. A Gentile challenged them and destroyed him. He could have easily told the guy, look, I don't have my records in front of me right now. I can't really verify what you're saying, but have me, we could come back and talk about that. He fell flat on his face because he's operating without the spirit of Yah. He has the knowledge of men. He gets all his information from Gentiles, and he does not go into himself to actually seek out the truth of the Most High. So when he was put in a position and he was challenged with little to nothing, no challenge at all, he couldn't even defend himself. Anyway, are we here, family? Are we here? The Pope cannot open portals. He can't. Those days are over. The portal opening days for Vatican is over. I had so much I wanted to read to you in here. But as I'm talking to you, I changed my mind. Okay? Let's see. Let's see if I could read you something else. Did you understand anything I say? The keys of Enoch says, as long as man remains in his dead space as a host to linear time, he cannot have creative correspondence with the lords of light who desire to interconnect with him. You see that right there? The Vatican and all their children, all the child of Satan, all the Prisamahan, they remain in a dead space. They operate on a linear timeline. They're not trying to connect with the higher self. They don't have authority. They are cut off. They are cut off. So they're not able to communicate. The Lords of Light wants to communicate with their kin, with the children that they sent back on this earth to reincarnate, to carry on the message. Not these people. Let's see. Listen to this. There are no active sites in Vatican. Key number 15 tell us, the children of light, to look at the ancient megalithic sites. The key number 15 in page 305 tell us to look at the ancient megalithic sites, and they're gonna name them for you. Here's what they say. It says to look at Teotihuacan, to look at Palenque, to look at Tiwanaku, to look to Tarim Basin, look to Stonehenge, look to the Great Pyramid, and to the Sea of Galilee. Why? In these places are what's called round numbers, the calculations of star mathematics. These round numbers calculation of star mathematics are part of the greater astrophysical geometry. They are part of a greater universe. They are part of a greater map, not just a physical map, an astrophysical geometry. These and other astrophysical sites are points of contact with the greater universes. I have not mentioned the Vatican. Shabbat Shalom, Beth. I have not mentioned the Vatican. Everything that I mentioned belongs somewhere else, not the Vatican. The Pope knows this. He cannot access portals. Okay? Let's see. The fire letters of the Hebrew and Tibet scriptures revealed in the mountains give a cosmology of light which shows by means of universal models the worlds to which the people of God will be taken after they have fulfilled their destiny on earth. Listen to this. All of these sites are the centers used to calculate the horizon of the earth in relation to the chilocosm of the greater universe. These places were also used by the lords of light to encode, to initiate the races of the world. And those who encoded these races will once again return to and gather their remnant seed. Okay? They will return to and gather their remnant seeds. Therefore, these are timepieces and they contain star mathematics. But these timepieces cannot be completely understood by men without the revelations in the scriptures. First, the revelations in the scriptures were given to Jacob and none else. These Gentiles do not understand the revelations in the scriptures. So they're not going to be able to decode these star mathematics. They're not going to be able to decode the message that are written in stones. Even if they translate them, they cannot understand them. So the earth has levels of species that the lords of light, these higher entities, can travel to and fro to come on the earth. Here's what they're called. These cosmologies marked in stone and written on paper show that there existed a direct interconnection with the higher heavens. They know these things. They have access to ancient stones that have writings that have been decoded and translated. These writings that are on these stones, marked, they are written on paper and in stones. These records show there existed a direct interconnection with the higher heavens. These codes indicate a greater cosmology that we will once again understand by associating the crosses. Listen to what the word they say, crosses of the ancient astrophysical temples. Where are these ancient astrophysical temples? They are located throughout Mesoamerica, not Vatican. These crossbars, region of the sky, portrayed in stone and written in the Hebrew fire letters of the ancient scriptures, the Nahuas, the Aztecs, the pre-Aztecs philosophy, they viewed this cosmology in terms of horizontal world. These heavens were comparable to a blue dome, within this blue dome run different regions of the heavens, which are separated by what they describe as celestial crossbars. So you have levels of this blue dome. Each levels of this blue dome, or different levels of the heavens, are separated what's called crossbars. These crossbars are these ley line spaces that the lords of light, the higher entities, use to travel to and fro to communicate with the children of light, not Vatican. Okay? The crossbars function as floor levels or passages between the heavens. Are you listening? These spaces called crossbars, they function as floor levels or passages between the heavens, allowing various celestial bodies to move freely from region to region. There is not a crossbar. There is not a passage between the heavens connecting the Vatican with the earth anymore. That crossbar has been shut down. Why? Because the dove has returned to her original land, the most ancient land. Amaruka predates Atlantis, predates Lemuria. Lemuria, the first inhabitants of Mu, came from a land beyond the setting sun. Another land who was not part of this land. They set foot on this land from another land beyond the setting sun. When they came here, they established this society. They called it the Empire of the Sun. That's the reason why they say anyone who came out of Lemuria were royals. So their symbol was a yellow lily, a yellow flower, the original color of royalty. The purple came much later during Abraham time. But everything shall go back to its original glory. Okay? The crossbars, together with the cross of light in the foliated cross configuration, these places, they mark the sacred places of the earth, where the Merkaba came from the heavens to the earth, rose again from the earth to the heavens. Crosses were used in religious practices even before the message of Jesus was preached in Mesoamerica. They were used to indicate the life-giving fusion of divine wisdom with the primal element of earth, taking place through the energy grids, which were used as tools for the transporting of energy into life. The crosses were not, this did not represent Christ. The cross did not represent Christianity. No, the cross represented the spaces between the earth and the higher heavens, where the higher entities used to come through to make contact with the people. Let me read it one more time. The crossbars function as floor levels. They function as passages between the heavens, allowing various celestial bodies to move freely from region to region. That's why they came with the cross. They were telling you they were celestial bodies. Because they had the cross, they were celestial bodies, and they came to move on your land freely because they received authority from heaven. They were hijacking. They were misrepresenting the scriptures. That's why in some record it says when the quote-unquote natives saw them, they thought they were the angels. Some crap like that. Not true at all. That were their translation. They were using the cross to take over your land because the cross represented authority from the higher heaven. The cross representing the sacred points where the ancient laws of light used to come in to move freely between our realm and their realm. But these locations have been closed. They're shut down. Even the ones over here that are active, you need authority to go through them. Nowhere on the earth, take it from me right now, I'm telling you, there is not a country on this planet earth that has an active Stargate. It has a Stargate. It is not active. It has portals. They are not active. They are here. All the active ones are here. And only through this place can you activate another place. Just like the dead battery and the jumping cables. I don't know if you understand everything I'm saying, because I'm saying a whole lot. Okay, let's keep going. These grids are connected with veils of light that are placed between the worlds. Therefore, they can only be moved aside by the watchers who ran with Michael. They can only move aside by the watchers who ran with Archangel Michael and who give the name and the seal that will open the grids. Only the angels that ran with Michael can give names, can give seals that will open the grids. Unless the Pope has a direct connection with the Archangel Michael and the angels that ran with Michael, the watchers of light, he will not be receiving names, okay? And he will not be receiving a seal that will open the grids to the presence of the Lord, the Father, the Ancient of Days. The Pope don't have that type of power. Never have. Never will. Thus, the forces of Mel-Qi-Zadok are in control of the initiation points in the Tarim Basin. The timepieces of the Great Pyramids align with the energy grid beneath Medigo. Let's keep going. The grids give the major orientation for those portions of the world that survive the major cataclysms, as well as showing where history stands in relationship to heavenly events that were played out or are to be played out in the deliverance of this world. Within the area of the head of the dove, there are smaller triangular grids of crystal that mark the sacred energy complexes that were actively used by the Brotherhood of Light. The head of the dove has these sacred locations that mark the active grids that were used by the Brotherhoods of Light. The head of the dove is in this continent. It is not in the Vatican. It is not in the East. The dove is in Turtle Island. Right here, right now. This continent. It is here in this continent that the remains of their technology upon the earth during the cycles of Atlantis can be found. Here in this continent, the technology of Atlantis can be found, not in the Vatican. This sacred region within the head of the dove was known as the region of Zarahemla. Zarahemla begins in the Midwest from Alabama, Kentucky, Iowa, and it spreads all across down the Caribbean, all over South America. The ancient land of the Nephites, also known as Zarahemla. I repeat, the sacred region within the head of the dove was known as the region of Zarahemla, the home of the Brotherhood. This home connected the vast energy network of Chichen Itza, Palenque, Oaxaca, and the energy complex of Teotihuacan. The most sacred grid in this area is the triangle formed from Palenque to Cerro Rabon in the west, and Palenque to Chichen Itza in the east, not Vatican. Within this area, there are smaller grids connecting Cerro Rabon, Tres Zapatos, Palenque as the inner mind of the dove, not Vatican. It is at Cerro Rabon that the treasures of heavens are placed as the seal of authority upon the crystal models located within the head of the dove, not Vatican. There, within the head of the dove, the treasures in the heavens are attached to the earth. Where? Within the head of the dove. And where is the head of the dove? Zarahemla. Where is Zarahemla? America. It is there, at the head of the dove. The treasures in the heavens are attached to the earth. By whom? The order of Melchizedek. In the seal of Melchizedek, seen as the 9 pyramids interlocking to form a Star of David upon the cross of space and time. These treasures are distributed through these grades of consciousness. For what? Transplanting them. And they have been selected. They have selected settings on the earth platform as nestings, waiting for you, the development of ripening of the human world of consciousness. These treasures are waiting for you to wake the hell up, to activate your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul. They are waiting for you to wake up in the land of the dove so that you can have access to the treasures of heaven that is being controlled by the order of Melchizedek, and the angels with Archangel Michael, who have the seal, the authority to give you access. You, the pyramid, the sacred site, the crystal, you are the one. Vatican cannot access you because you have the seal on God on your forehead. Remember, in the keys of Enoch, it says, you were sent here by the supreme power above greatness with a mark on your forehead. What is the mark? The mark is what science calls your third eye, but it is called your human crystal, the throne of mercy, your pineal gland. That's the mark of God upon your forehead. You were sent here with this mark on your forehead to receive the commands of God directly. You are the selected spiritual. You are the 13 tribes, not even 12. But it says you are the celestial 12 tribes created to be different. You are the one sent here. You have authority. No one has authority over you. You are a child of light sent here by the supreme power above greatness to walk with authority upon the earth. I saw brother Big Judah. Shalom, my brother. The home of the brotherhoods is here. Yes, the only place. Shout out to Big Judah in the midst. Respect to the brother. One of the first that was sent by the dove to open the portals. See, Big Judah has the authority to open the portals because he was one of the first brothers that I found on YouTube that had the authority, the sound, the voice that activated my spirit being to get in the truth. So we give praises, honor, and glory to the Supreme for the brother. May peace be upon him, for sure, from the Prince of Peace. This is where the power is among us, talking right now, creating Merkabahs of light, the sons and the daughters of light, creating Merkabahs of light. America is the land of the dove, the ancient land of the dove. Much love to you, my brother. The ancient land of the dove, returning back to where it used to be. With all of you, remember I told you, you're not going back to Eden. No. Eden is coming back to you. What does that mean? Earth will be transposed into the heavens, meaning that it will change gradually. You will become a whole new being. Remember how the Bible says the heavens will roll like a scroll? Well, when you roll something away like a scroll, you put it away. That's what you do. You roll a scroll, you put it away. Okay? Let's just say that's the heavens, and then that's the scroll. You roll it away like this. Once you roll the scroll away, there's nothing else to read. You put it away. Think of the heavens as your mind. So your all mindset is the heavens, the all heaven. That's rolled away like a scroll. So whatever you used to think before you came into the light, forget it. You're going to be given a new heaven, meaning that you're going to be given a new mindset. Your mind will be renewed. That's why the scripture says there will be a new heaven. The moment there's a new heaven, the moment you have a new mindset, it comes with the new earth. What is the new earth for you? The new earth is your body, your technology of consciousness. This is you're going to have a new heaven, a new mind. Then you're going to have a new earth, a new body. Together, your new mind and your new body can walk upon the earth with authority to do whatever it is that you need to do, to build cities of light, to heal sicknesses, to raise the dead, physical and spiritual dead, to do whatever it is you need to do, to have authority over the elements, to do what the Tikkun HaZohar says, to say something and it happens for you. You don't have to go and plant the seed for you and wait a whole season for the food to grow. You can command the ground to bring forth fruit. The ground will bring forth your harvest for you. This is the authority the ancient people had. Okay? How did they have this authority? Let me show you something. Let me show this last thing. Let me, Big Judah talked about a sword last night. A sword. Let's talk about this sword a little bit more. Let's get the sword real quick. The sword of destiny. Let's get the sword. Let's talk about it real quick, right? Let me put you on real quick. We've talked about this before, but let's talk about it right now once again. Hopefully I can find it. Yeah, I will find it. Let's talk about the sword. Okay? The sword that Moses had. Let's talk about it. Real quick. Let me show you how much power is in that sword. The word is a sword, but there are swords. Uh-oh. Aye, aye, aye. Alright, family. I simply must be going. I give you enough. I gotta go. Love you all. We'll talk about the sword some other time. Okay?
What?
Can you guys see me? I don't know. Can they see me? Oh my gosh.